Welcome to my Friday rambling. The scene behind me was a photo I took the other morning, just as it was early morning as the sun was rising, and it was just a magnificent sight. And so I really enjoyed it, and I thought, well, this is a good photo to get, and so I took it. So it was about 7:30 on Monday morning. This week has been an interesting week. We had the second of our taster days for the children who were considering preparing for sacraments of initiation later in the year. We spent time with the grade 5s last Friday and the grade 4s on Monday. So it was an interesting experience. It didn't get a lot of feedback from families. We'll wait and see what happens next. We've also had a parent night, so that was the follow-up on Wednesday night. As I said, didn't get a lot of success from that, but we'll see what happens. This weekend is going to be a quietish weekend. We have Mass on Bruny Island, but nothing like last month's Mass where we had picnic barbecue as well as the Mass at Adventure Bay, but we'll be there this weekend, although I do have a baptism during the Mass on Sunday, so that will be a little bit different. I've only done one other baptism, and it was for the same family just on 2 years ago, so it's a little bit of a almost a ritual now for this family to have their baptism on Bruny Island. Other than that, not very much has been happening, except I've been pondering on what to do with my post-Easter homily series. I'd thrown out a request from many parishioners who might like to have a suggestion, contribution. I've got one back, that was good. It was a little bit different from what I was actually looking for, but it's a good suggestion anyway, and I'll use some of the material that they've presented in my thinking. I tried to save a page with the working title. I won't say it's the actual title, and the working title is "What Do We Look Like?" And I put a question mark at the end of that, and then couldn't work out why the file wouldn't save, and it kept reverting back to a save as, and so I thought something must have been wrong with Word, and then it wasn't until I rebooted the computer and started everything up again that I suddenly thought, computer doesn't like having question mark in the title of a document. So solved it, but I was a little bit worried there just for a few minutes as I couldn't work out what was going wrong or what was going right for that matter. So, as I said, it's going to be a quietish weekend, although next week is starting to ramp up towards Holy Week. It's not there yet, and so life will be a little bit easier. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a few more things done, and if possible, get a little bit of a head start on my Easter message series and see how we go. So if you think, wonder what the title of the series, What Do We Look Like, sounds interesting and you want to make a suggestion, please feel free to contact me. I'm open to suggestions. Have a great weekend. If you have a chance to rest and recuperate, please make the most of it. If you're traveling, please stay safe. I look forward to seeing you next time on my Friday ramblings.